last time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
And welcome to another watch along day for me. Welcome to the Katarlal podcast. And today we're going to be featuring episodes 1 and 2 of season 1 X-Men 97. Yep. So X-Men 97 is the continuation of the X-Men animated series from 1992. And let's start the show. Now, open your Disney Plus, and let's watch together in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To me, my X-Men. The theme song is, of course, an upgraded version of the original. Yep, and this is the lineup still the same as uh, as that of the original 1992 animated series. Although they have morph in this version. All right, X-Men 97. To me, my X-Men.
As we await more details out of Paris, we take a look back on another life cut short. Professor Charles Xavier.
So in this is the continuation of the ending of the X-Men 92, where Gyrick killed off Professor X. The first scene here is we see Robert DeCosta, the future sunspot. The Friends of Humanity sort of kidnapped him. Roberto da Costa, heir to the Da Costa fortune.
Funny. What's this freak's trick? No, kid didn't even try to use his powers. Collar, just in case. Hear that?
They still have the power dampener colors. The animation is an upgraded version of the classic X-Men series. It's still hand drawn, so to speak.
Grab a sentinel blaster and spread out.
I am Storm, mistress of the
All
elements.
right, it's Storm.
Capture the boy or face my fury.
This is Storm in full goddess mode.
Then you are a fool.
Ano, Aurora Monroe is an Omega level mutant. Now we got Bishop,
Bishop describing the result
time
of
traveler.
belief.
trivia is that Filipino artist Wilse Protasio created Bishop and was originally intended to be Filipino, but he was edited to be a black man. So it's Cyclops. He's still wearing the Jim Lee designed costume. This I always knew that Cyclops was really cool and tough, actually. And the Friends of Humanity are using a Sentinel arm,
You get your hands on Sentinel technology.
Sentinel technology.
Think we wouldn't find a way to evolve too? Take his visor before he starts up again. No, don't! I surrender! Not wrong.
They took his visor. That was stupid.
Storm and Bishop could have been hurt. We needed you out there. You stopped the bad guys, saved the kid.
Okay, it's Remy LeBeau, Gambit, still looking cool. And this time he's cooking a Cajun dinner. And yes, beautiful Rogue, Southern Belle.
Rogue always did. Rogue, the professor entrusted us with his dream of mutant human.
Nice.
We have to stay there.
They're continuing the relationships they started in X-Men '92.
Rogue, I
Oh
all my
my God,
died.
Professor X? No, it's Morph.
Staying for fun. I would prefer it be avoided.
So they designed Morph into sort of a chameleon-like feature, unlike the original. Jean Grey is pregnant.
He doesn't care, Chief.
So Morph, originally Morph was codenamed Changeling. Then somehow he was his name changed sometime. So this is the first time Bobby DeCosta will meet the Beast, Hank McCoy,
I'm blue, very blue.
the furry blue beast.
With McCoy here. Or if you prefer my simply golden hair, peace. That there is the foot of your head.
The Beast. And this is Jubilation Lee.
Simian analogies, Jubilee. And this dude,
The art of the animation is more solid and clear. Storm is wearing a mohawk, just like in the comics.
Mr. DeCosta, here's in perfect health. I need to go. Here's my jacket. Super expensive. Roberto, we can't let you go just yet. Oh, right. How much? How much? For the save, I was going to pay those creeps in the green.
What the
So,
hell?
take that.
Roberto is bribing Cyclops.
Giant arm is from a machine called the Second. Did your detectives say anything about where they acquired it? Wait. Hold up. Today's been a day when you come at me with giant robot arms. Your attackers could still be out there. Should we let you leave, they could find you and kill you.
All right. Storm threatening Roberto.
Look, you're scared. I get it. Just give us the day to figure this out. Make sure you're safe, and then we'll
Nice.
do whatever a kid like you does.
So Roberto de Costa, Sunspot, was created by Chris Claremont and Bob McLeod. All right, Magneto makes an appearance.
Video games are for nerds.
Oh, it's the danger room. It's battle simulation training room. The danger room. This helps the X-Men in their training.
The light is not even real.
Magneto is, of course, Eric Lencher,
Seriously, girl, get the light.
and he and Professor X were best buddies in the past. All right, Wolverine scared the hell out of Sunspot. We get Valerie Cooper, the government liaison for the X-Men. In the comics, Valerie Cooper was the boss of X Factor, the second version.
When cardio left, maybe you can spare the calories to go make sure you can build another one.
Charles Xavier was a dear friend of mine. That's why I urge you to be like counsel to work for the X-Men.
So during this time, it looks like the X-Men are accepted by humanity, by Homo sapiens. The basketball scene is something out of Jim Lee's book,
Now, if you were here,
The Classic X-Men,
you would just fly like a
with
princess.
Beast, Angel, Marvel Girl, Cyclops, and Iceman. Yeah, those were the days. I first read
The professor would
the
tell
X Men in a 1960s book. So my surprise when in 1976, the new X Men are a bunch of different people, different characters. Well, I really like the X Men even back then.
They'll always be family. The baby comes up. And it's time to live the life beyond the X-Men. It's like you said, Scott.
So the timestamp for this is 12 minutes in.
Professor's first sentence. The X-Men need us here.
The team
So they're discussing, Jean and Scott are discussing what to do when she gives birth.
and I know it hurts, but this one time, Scott, it's okay for you to let go.
Yes. Oh boy.
Jubilee, what are you doing? Bozo here scared Roberto off. Cyclops, what if those creeps with the Sentinel gizmos find him?
Okay, take that nose of yours and go find a kid. Take Jubilee. Actually, all of you could stand to act a little more like X-Men.
Hey now, we didn't
The basketball scene.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Gene can take the Boy Scout from James Summers.
This is classic Wolverine. He's this pint-sized powerhouse.
find
Logan Logan still has a soft spot for Jean.
Guy Rick did was pretty horrible. But want to know the worst part about the professor being
What a what a dick.
I know who we need to see to
Actually, I'm
solve
Team
this crisis.
Cyclops.
The man who
Whenever
killed Charles Xavier.
uh, they're in a rave club,
Too many damn sets.
Looks like we split up. Nice place to pass some time. Eh, shit.
and it's a rave club. Rogue looks like she's longing to be touched, longing to be loved,
Anywhere
but
but
her powers is, of course, preventing her to do such thing. And Remy Gambit is always
Thought you were gonna slice Summer's head off back there.
braving it.
Want to talk about it? Let's just find this trust fund baby and get out of here.
Look at
I
that.
know what's wrong. How? Why?
Morph is
Humble, telepathic,
a little bit
and
twisting
beautiful baby in the world.
Logan's
Lord, man.
my psyche.
Oh, hello, you on the sidelines, watching our exhausting perfection every day.
Perfection. We ain't fighting Magneto. We're dodging aliens and sentinels. School's no place for a baby.
School's no place for a baby. Well, according to Wolverine.
Leaving the team. Jeez, maybe.
And the Friends of Humanity is here.
No, no, I'm not going back there.
Actually, the
One dance.
1997
Promise.
is so sort of a long time. Jubilee's using her powers, doing a light show.
Beat that stuffy meshes, right?
Hey, at least they're not wasting time partying when they could be helping people.
And waste the best years of my life with some bald guy scoring a dream?
Of course, someone like you would find a little selflessness corny.
Jeez, well, I get it. But we have to make such a big stink about it?
Is that why you didn't use your powers against those goons? Didn't want to rub their faces in it?
It's like the mindset should believe. Seems like they should be dead and live and let live.
Yeah,
Nice
it's
people
just-
don't get along.
Don't I know it, Bob? Heavyweight friends when they saw us coming. Dropped one of their little toys, too.
Great Cyclops fly where these bad boys are coming from. Before things get too hot to handle.
Rogue is still super powerful.
Cost us the whole week. It still cost us enough. Why would I?
So Storm, Bishop, and Cyclops are interrogating Henry Gyrick, the guy who killed Professor X.
Have evolved to be our companions. Did you honestly think we'd roll over and let mutants take over the planet? That we wouldn't fight back? Yet your cruelty has only made humanity more sympathetic to our cause. Oh, did it? No, you're involved.
Gyrick is, of course, a government liaison. Again, in the comic books, that is, for the Avengers.
So we might bear tolerance, but we never any tolerance.
So
I
their Gyrick is saying tolerance is what?
everything in his power to save me from you. No, but have you met my wife?
Have you met my wife?
Weakens your mind, Mr. Gyrick. Cerebro amplifies my psychic powers,
allowing me to penetrate your thoughts from any distance out.
Don't piss off a pregnant woman.
One tentacle is not enough. We need backup.
Something's wrong.
So,
Someone else.
whoa, what's happening? Looks like one of the other villains in this series just reared its ugly head. It's Nathan Summers, Jean Grey's, and Scott Summers' son. It's a master mold. That means is Bolivar Trask. Bolivar Trask is alive. Damn.
Come here.
I'm here. I'm here, Scott. I'm fine. What I found. We have to stop.
Man, I like the drawing here. This is not CGI or even AI.
Line of coordinates, detain Trask, and shut down Master Mode for good.
I say, skip detaining and bail Trask back.
Wolverine is still bloodthirsty.
Dismembering. Weight loss.
Weight
This
loss.
is done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Dad. Keep buzzing in my ear.
Jeez, Dad, keep buzzing in my ear.
Hang on, people!
Man, Sentinels. These broken Sentinels are still formidable. This is how the X-Men work. All right. Storm and Rogue can fly. Morph can transform, and this time he transformed into Archangel. He saved Wolverine.
And now that's the X-Men day.
Solid work, team.
Solid work team. Wow. Now, this is the coolest moment for Cyclops. That's he's using his optic blast to land himself. Having goosebumps. Man, this is great. To me, my X-Men. Man, this is cool. This is really cool. It's Bolivar Trash and the Master Mold are versus the X-Men.
Final warning.
The
Trask.
the the hatred in Trash's voice. Too much hatred for mutants. Man, the classic theme song in the background. This is awesome. They're really showcasing each member of the X-Men.
Greetings, enemy mine. Might I induce you to a change of heart? Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful involuntary friendship.
Base is controlling the Sentinel. Gambit, acrobatic as usual. Bishop absorbing the energy blast. And Wolverine crashing into Beast.
Give him the torch.
And we got Omega, the Omega level threat, which is Storm.
Ancient sands, heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred.
The voice actress is still sounds like the original Storm. And there goes the Sentinels. This is something new. Gambit charging up Wolverine's claws and morph transformed into the Blob. That's X-Men teamwork. Nice. And Valerie Cooper's UN forces is late for the cleanup.
Our special sciences division is flying into dismantle master mode. Yet again, humanity is in the X-Men's debt. Faster rather humans and mutants go to war if we work together. We all men like the other sail. You sound like Charles. He would have
Sounds like Charles.
thank you, Doctor. To be honest, it's a team effort.
All right, this is so cool. The X-Men being accepted by humanity.
Freedom!
It's a dream, the savior, the Xavier dream.
I know today was strange. When I first came here, I ran away, just like you.
It's
You saved me from sentinels at the wall.
Jubilee and Robert Roberto de Costa talking,
That was scarier than
probably somewhere in the mansion or the grounds.
let me find a jet, but this isn't some weird school. It's a family.
The X-Men are a family.
You guys don't know either.
Sort of solar. Still figuring it out.
Sort of solar energy, the power that Robert De Costa has. He has the power of the sun, actually, super strength, and the strength, the power of flight.
Hot and rich?
Don't forget English. Vaguely, got a jet too. Maybe even fly.
This is how. All right.
Remember, no powers. What about getting above it? The responsibility to choose teams falls to team leader. I know I've been hard-headed. It's just, how the X-Men could go on without the professor.
So the X-Men is playing basketball to relax. Nice.
That said, Gene and I have an announcement. You're down on us. Raise your little one someplace nice and normal.
Logan, we're not there. Cyclops and Jean were the first X-Men. If they're gone, who the heck is gonna lead the team?
So there's a breach in the professor's room.
Minus man, he never ceased having stuff. Lord, late favorites. Perhaps that is why he has done this. Magneto, what are you
Man, it's Magneto.
Your hope, I beg to give you
So what did the professor do? The last will and testament of Charles Francis Xavier.
you all will see. His fortune, his school, everything he wished, everything he fought for, now belongs to me.
Ha! Shit.
X-Men.
Magneto said, "My X-Men." Whoa, that was a good first episode, man. Yeah. So on to episode two.
Previously on X-Men.
They're doing this the previously on the X-Men like they did in the original.
The team, they'll always be family. The baby. Maybe it's time to think of a life beyond the X-Men.
How scum like you get your hands on Sentinel technology? You freak shows think we wouldn't find a way to evolve too? I know who we need to see to find problems.
So episode two, Mutant Liberation.
Skylet warned me you were coming.
So what's happening? Do we have to change server? So the Professor X, left Magneto everything, including the X-Men. Nice. The X-Men theme song again. Magneto appeared for the first time with Cyclops, Jean Grey, Storm, Wolverine, Morph, Rogue, Beast, Gambit, and Jubilee. Nice. Ed Bishop. This series looks dope. All right. Mutant Liberation begins. That's the title of episode two. You see a little kid trapped in a Ferris wheel. The fireman helping out, fire woman, and Magneto. Mutant Liberation begins. Nice. Magneto saved a human.
Maybe because us.
Across the globe, reports are flooding in. By the former terrorists.
So Magneto is saving both mutants and humans.
Years of assassination last year. The international community is closely monitoring the situation. Some demand it's unlikely behavior answer for his past crimes.
This is our home.
It's Callisto
Left.
from the Morlocks.
Dogs left us. You think regular folks can sleep knowing these demons are down here lurking? Please, don't hurt me.
It's Artie. Is it Artie? Yes.
The depths you choose go down. Even denying these outcasts the
The indignity of your waste.
Magneto's costume is like the one he wore in the 80s without the helmet. The one he wore in the trial of Magneto, X-Men 200.
Magneto, and I promise you, child, you shall never be afraid again. What was the professor thinking? The only savior
What was
you
Professor thinking?
to many of your friends.
The only thing to me to destroy your enemies to make him your friend.
Maybe we go change.
Plenty of us at this table have passed so dirty they don't see no matter how much spit you got. If we take pains in the professor's place, you give Eric a second shot.
So it looks like Rogue is excited.
Travel to the mutant nation of
Genosha is being mentioned here again, and Magneto has arranged for the Morlocks to go to that island nation.
which we can and will improve. X-Men. Sooner alive.
He's still calling the X-Men my X-Men.
That I did not consign those saviors to waste enough history. Proof of his desire to honor Charles Xavier
His
coexistence.
Magneto is honoring Charles' dream of mutant and human coexistence.
I access guidance line for information. Using my powers to assess honesty is another matter. Even if I sense Magneto's intentions were sincere, that's today, this hour, this minute.
We check every minute of every day.
Cyclops is still being
Not a chance
disapproving.
keeping an eye on you.
Scott, read the will again. Like it or not, this is what the professor wanted.
Please. My intentions here were not to cause drama or discord.
I remember Magneto first substituting for as headmaster of the Xavier School for gifted youngsters in the pages of the New Mutants way back in the 80s.
After all our tete-a-tetes, you have finally realized what I did ages ago.
Even Charles Xavier can make a mistake. Okay, this is girl talk with Jean and Aurora, just like what Chris Claremont used to do in the comics.
You were afraid that you would no longer leave now that Magneto has taken charge. Can I tell you something? You need to tell me something.
Timestamp is 7 minutes 40 seconds in
Have my word.
episode 2 of the X-Men 97.
His future, he's a mutant. How do I tell him he's different? That the world will remind him of it every day. That he must always be on guard, or else
We wish him to be born soon. I have wondered what it would be like to be human. It is a tempting daydream. But then I remember how my mutant gifts brought me to this mansion, to this family, to a sister.
This is powerful. This is a powerful scene. Jean and Aurora considered themselves as sisters.
No. You sound like
I really like the mohawk for Storm.
not as smooth as a dozen cats in a yarn store.
I wish to be alone.
Gonna need a heebie-jeebies now with that.
So what is Rogue and Magneto has a history.
I was
Every X-Men comic reader knows of the past that
But you were worried
Rogue and Magneto has.
you wouldn't be able to go through. Here you are, dragged in. Think that's fine.
Xavier's sacrifice brought about a world more tolerant,
So,
even if his
so Magneto is honorable.
my path error.
Mine was too, remember? But the X-Men still took me in. The thing is, I didn't know about them.
Did you know that Magneto is so much older than Rogue? Uh-oh.
Do you think the team needs to trust me?
Something's happening with the hand gestures.
Bad. You hear me?
Ready yourselves, my X-Men.
Ready yourselves, my X-Men.
Show up.
So the UN, the United Nations security forces are gonna arrest Magneto with Valerie Cooper leading them.
Our rifles are resistant to your electromagnetic powers.
Okay, Magneto is still sort of a dickhead.
I should have thought twice.
Magneto, by order of the UN Commission on Superhuman
The UN Commission
hereby
on
place you
Superhuman
under arrest for
Activities.
crimes against humanity.
He's charged with crimes against humanity.
Should I
Yes.
successfully vindicate myself in what I will generously assume is a fair trial, will I earn your trust?
That is how due process works.
Then
Magneto is getting due process after all.
I yield.
Right, this is so familiar. The trial of Magneto, the uncanny X-Men 200, the 1980s.
Guilty on any doubt and offer a preview of the real Magneto's quest to dominate this planet. Shouldn't be exonerated today. Justice is overdue. Any updates?
So Wolverine and Jean are left in the mansion where the rest of the X-Men are in the United Nations building, uh, making sure Magneto doesn't do anything. So we have
We will look back on today.
anti-mutant activities,
Mankind made Magneto pay. Folks out
and
there
we
want
got
you and Ted just as much as his.
another creation from this time the 90s, the Executioner. Man, this scene, totally X-Men 200.
As a boy, my people's homes were burned to ash because we dared to call God by him. Then my God hunted me with those who had once hunted them. I was born a mutant.
This is the plight of the mutants. Magneto was a Jew. He was persecuted by Nazis during World War II. Then, afterwards, when his power manifested, he was persecuted by others before he fought back and formed the Brotherhood of Mutants.
You claim
and challenged the X-Men way back when.
But so is he. Your words, while kind, do nothing to heal those hurt by your crime. Your soundbite indignation will not heal mutant wounds. You build robots.
Yes, this makes sense. Magneto is saying that although Magneto's actions were against humans, humans' actions were by making the Sentinels against mutant kind. Makes sense.
If that were the case, are we truly to believe then that in the face of what you consider to be extermination, you would walk Charles Xavier's path?
Charles Xavier is known to be for totally pro coexistence.
Protest is a breach in the perimeter.
So, okay.
And the judge's man. What in the blazes did we do? Gave a month's to a trial. Now you apprentice your craft. Oh,
Man, this feels so real.
Storm, watch Magneto and the judges. The rest of us will back up the guards in the lobby. Our goal is de-escalation. Jane, gotta get into the city. Crowds off their blasted mind.
Okay. Logan wanted to go to the city while the baby is about to be born.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Hang tight, Jane. Almost there. Almost there.
Turns out, yes, Sin, it's X-Men'97 time. You're late. This is already episode 2.
Secure the perimeter outside. This way to the traitor!
And I only have 2 episodes today. Just for suspense.
The nature of the weapon on his back. His armor is constructed from an energy-resistant titanium-laced alloy.
Got a name? Execution.
Executioner is here.
Like Magneto pay for their crime.
I remember yes, Mr. Sinister is inbound. That much is true. John Romita Jr. was the one who designed the Executioner. And might be inbound for the MCU. Most definitely, since the X-Men movie is coming soon. Hope so.
See? It's the whining. I hate your whining just as much as I hate you.
All right. Morph transformed into Lady Deathstrike, Colossus, and Cyclops. Nice.
Gene, you're okay.
The baby's coming, Scott.
The baby's coming.
She's in labor. Morph's here, but they're losing the line.
Rogue, fly Cyclops to Jean immediately. Magneto and I will protect the judges.
Be careful, Storm. Still Magneto.
Circumstances do not offer us a choice. I need your men stationed at every door. I want those in the lot to assist the other X-Men. You and
Okay,
you.
timestamp for Sin Havoc. 18 minutes, 25 seconds in. Lots of Easter eggs in this episode. Yep, truly.
All of your powers. And if he needs a C-section,
I'll show you a C-section, boss. Jane, darling, I'm here.
Doctor, won't deliver our baby.
Look, can you use your powers to decipher his medical expertise?
excuse me. What?
Cyclops, if I slip and touch your baby, my power's wrong. I trust you.
Okay.
Enough. You all need this time.
Rogue is gonna siphon the doctor's knowledge.
Have an IV
to for birthing a baby. The friends of humanity are using weapons. Somehow, the protesters and the terrorists have joined forces.
Be animals and be caged.
Man, those giant swords.
Let us see how their mortal manners fare against the shock of the conduct.
Storm and Magneto are teaming up. Blasted executioner.
Magneto!
Storm saved Magneto, and in doing so, she was the one hit by the executioner. Man, Storm is crawling. No powers.
Jesus God.
Big plot point moving forward. Yes, true.
What has he done to me? Magneto, this was not what we wanted.
Nice. Your dream. My kind laid before you. Powerless and afraid. All the X-Men have done is use
Magneto could have
protect a world that hates no the reward. If so, I say as I have too many times before, never again.
this never again. Hashtag never again. Shout out to the Philippines. Never again, guys. I wonder if Storm evolves in X-Men 97 to Omega Level 5. Uh, I think the Dark Phoenix will return somehow. Although Storm, uh, being Omega Level 5,
Bigot,
will be such a treat.
sycophant, worm. So small I could smite
So
you.
small I could smite you with a step. My God.
I would smite you all for what was done to Storm.
Magneto really changed. A change of heart
For an old friend,
since
remember this view
Xavier Charles has
versus
left the X-Men in his care.
Charles Xavier entrusted me with his dream.
And the dream of mutant and human coexistence. We should all learn from this.
Is a shared world with a common future, and that my kind, like yours, have the right to live.
Everybody had a right to live,
And trying
and he's trying to be better. You should say, "Let me." Magneto is real. Ah, yes, the character development for Magneto is so real. Although originally he was mind mind behavioral modified in the comics. That's why how can the man Charles Xavier call a friend be the leader of a terrorist group, the Brotherhood of mutants.
Facing the tribunal and quelling the insurrection. In another gesture of goodwill in our efforts to improve relations with our mutant brethren, we will begin talks to admit the mutant nation of
Okay,
Genosha
they will
to the
admit
United Nations.
the Genosha
God rest.
in the United Nations.
Genosha, the UN nation. Never thought I'd see the day. I hear you and G have begun to make arrangements to leave. Does this mean you trust me? Carry on Xavier's dream. Professor trusted you. I trust him.
Trust moves goes both ways. So the trust Xavier had,
Fortune first.
well, Scott was rubbed the same way.
Yet it was not without cost.
I want to have Beast have his character development and turn him into an evil mutant. Yes, that would be that would be so gross.
Suppressing the mutant's abilities without
In the comics, they were forced to get the Beast from the past just to correct the mistakes the Beast of the present did.
appear.
Age of Apocalypse. That was the first time that Beast went evil. But during Grant Morrison's run, he was secretly a villain somehow. And up to the present mutant here now, the present X-Men story arcs, they replaced the evil the old Beast into a younger and more good Beast somehow in the comics. So this is Storm's quest to regain her powers. There is a background for the Rogue and the Magneto love, much to Gambit's disdain. They made Morph and Wolverine besties. Looks like Gambit's gonna go the road of traitor here. All happened in comics, mind you. She might face the Shadow King again. Yep. Yes, she could. If she's going home to Africa.
For another person's dream. Row, row.
So we have Nathan Summers, aka Cable, as a baby.
And we will respect her decision.
Marauder's turn. That's possible. Yes, a lot of things are possible, especially now.
Not 1 minute. Storm will spend a day schlepping it with the basic folk and come right home, happy as ever.
Okay, who's here? Then? Jean Grey. I need the X-Men. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Jean? Who's the real Jean, man? Ha! Can't wait for episode 3. Yes, what the hell? Man, this is exciting. This series is gonna be dope. And I'm telling you this early, gonna be cool. A lot of story arcs, are yet to be adapted. We could probably see Schism or the House of M. Well, hoping. Show is awesome. Yes, it's awesome, and it's the closest we got to the comic books. The one, even the costumes are classic. So that's it for tonight, and thank you, Sin, for joining me in the chat. We'll do this again, and tomorrow I do have another watch along since it's a vacation week. We're celebrating Holy Week. Tomorrow we'll watch Justice League: The New Frontier, the animated movie, and yep. And again, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me in my social networks: Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter X, Instagram, and don't forget Mikeyverse Forever. Yes, and so long.
killing people.
They look alive to me.
Because I saved them.
Well, that's why I waited until you were there. I got the information I needed. No one died. I did it your way.
He does have a point.
I know it got lost in all the confusion, but we still have some issues to settle here. There are only heroes and there are villains.
You think yourself a hero? But you would let these criminals go free.
Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do.